Hey guys, it's Mike Fruge, Fruge Seafood Company out here for the weekly crawfish update. Supply is fairly stable, but demand is going up quite a bit because it's Holy Week in South Louisiana. We saw a slight uptick in pricing because of that. I think that's going to be temporary. After this week, that demand will subside quite a bit, and hopefully we'll go back to the path that we were on before, this short week interrupted that, if you will. We also have a weather event coming towards the end of the week, sort of a late season cold front where we might get a frost. Hopefully that doesn't affect us too much. Hopefully it doesn't last long enough to drop water temperatures in the water. If it does drop those water temperatures, then we could see, kind of some short-lived disruption of the supply. But hopefully that's just something we got to worry about and it doesn't actually come to pass. But in case it's not obvious, weather drives crawfish production, and sometimes we can't control that. So I just sort of take the opportunity to explain that, and hopefully you got a good understanding of that, and helps you sort of anticipate what might happen. Other than that, I'm standing in a different place today. I'm in one of our newly planted rice fields. This rice will grow out to maturity. We'll harvest it in August or September. That grain will be harvested and stored and shipped off. And then this field will become next year's crawfish crop. This is the food source for next year's crawfish. So here's a little close-up of the rice plants that are coming up out of the ground. If you look close, you can even see some grain that's not germinated sitting there on the ground. But most of the plants are coming up. You see the nice, neat rows. That's the planter that I showed you in a previous video that puts these seeds in the ground, and you get a real even distribution and real complete germination of the seed. Nice little line of plants coming up right there, and if you look at a bigger view of the field, you can see the whole field starting to green up, and we got a good stand in this field. On or about June or so of this year, this rice will be really green. It'll be tall, it'll be knee high, it'll be water in here. If I'm standing in here, I'll be in rubber boots. I'll probably do another video out here. At that time, we'll add mama crawfish, if you will, to this field, who will have babies for next year's crawfish crop. That's kind of how the cycle works. We'll literally come out here and add 60 to 100 pounds an acre of brood crawfish from another location. Those crawfish will come in here and dig a burrow and survive the summer, and then next October we'll reflood these same fields. They'll look quite different, but those crawfish will come out and start feeding on that rice stubble, and that'll be next year's crop. Sort of like the ponds that I've been standing in front of earlier, and this is sort of where the cycle all begins. So hopefully by the end of the season we're going to complete the cycle, and you'll see how everything works through my updates. Back to the supply, I think things are pretty good. Most people have been getting what they wanted. Prices went up just a little bit. Hopefully there's no major shortage by the end of the week, but again, weather drives crawfish production, and we do have this sort of little weather event out there, and hopefully we're going to get past that and no real major disruption. So we're working hard to get you everything you need, and we'll see you guys again next week. Take care. Stay safe.